We're finally getting some detailed information about the GTX 1180 card that might be coming out in July, which is something that we have all been looking forward to. So I want to go over those specs in today's video. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you of a couple things. We still have the UFD Deals channel, which you can check out in the top right-hand corner over there. And then also, if you are subscribed to the UFD Tech channel and you haven't been getting notifications, it's because you have to turn on that little bell icon that's down below. Rikus showed him how to do it in post. He's doing that now. Anyways, click that little notification bell. If you're either a new subscriber or have already been subscribed, please do that. It'll help you stay informed on everything that's going on here. So to just refresh you on what the GTX 1180 series is supposed to be, it's going to be based on the yet undisclosed Turing architecture, which, as I mentioned, has not yet been disclosed. We have Volta that's happening. We've been on Pascal for the past 2 years. Turing is expected to launch sometime in July of this year. Now, if we take a look at the specs of what we should be getting, it's based on the 12 nanometer FinFET architecture. Pascal is based on 16. It's going to be on the GT104 core, with GT meaning that it's Turing because the 1080 is GP. So GP 104 versus GT 104. The die size is going to be absolutely massive, 400 millimeters squared versus the 314 millimeters squared on the GTX 1080. Then it's going to have about 1,000 more CUDA cores, 3584. It's going to have 224 TMUs, 64 ROPs, and then its core clock is going to be slightly lower, 7 megahertz less. Boost clock is going to be 1800 megahertz, which is 67 megahertz more. Its performance, though, is going to be on par with a Titan XP. It's going to be 13 teraflops of performance, which, as I just said, puts it on par with a Titan XP, not the Titan X Pascal. Titan XP, in case you're wondering, a Titan XP is better than a 1080 Ti. So it looks like that this 2 years of waiting that we've had for the GTX 1180 is actually going to give us some solid performance that puts us in the range of having something beat the 1080 Ti after 2 years of waiting. As with every rumor and leak that has not come from the official source, this is not NVIDIA's press conference. This is not anything that we don't have. Obviously, these can be subject to change, but based on how long we've waited and then also the specs that are coming out here, it definitely seems like this could be a possibility. But let's get back. 13 teraflops of performance is massive, but then we're going to get 8 to 16 gigabytes of GDDR6, which is going to be faster than the GDDR5X, which is going to be 60% faster with a 16 gigabit per second memory speed, and then 512 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. The TDP is going to be between 170 and 200 watts, which is basically where the 1080 is now. And then it's going to launch supposedly for the price of $700, which is where the 1080 Ti is right now. But let's not forget that the 1080 Ti also took the GTX 1080's original price spec, which the 1080 launched at $700. So we're not seeing an increase in price. We're basically seeing better performance than a GTX 1080. We're going to be seeing better performance than a Titan XP at better power efficiency, cheaper cost, and with a new memory standard so that we can have higher memory efficiency. And it looks like the Turing architecture will be ready around sometime in July, which is also what we've been quoted for with the Samsung memory. It appears that all of these new graphics cards should be coming out in July. I would presume an announcement somewhere around Computex is what we should be getting. So a ton more CUDA cores, a little bit better base clock and boost clock, hopefully the same overclocking performance. If we can get to 2.1 gigahertz on overclocking, I will be in heaven with this graphics card. And it definitely looks like we're getting tons of performance, cheaper price. Looking at the specs, it looks like it's going to be performing better than a Titan XP, which means that the mining performance should also be great, which if I had to guess, and this is something that we can chat about in the comments down below, that these are not going to be available at launch. These are going to be bought up quicker than we could even imagine, and they will be completely out of stock, and we're going to see them selling on eBay for $1,400 to $1,500, which is going to be absolutely crazy. That's my speculation, but I want to know what you all think. What do you all think of the current GTX 1180 supposed specs that we might be getting? Hopefully, we might be getting some supposed specs on GTX 1170 sometime soon, and then 1160, 1150, and 1150 Ti should be further on down the road. It looks like the 1180 and 1170 will be launching in July, August timeframe. And so that's all the information we have now. But anyways, let me know what you think of these performance spec. Is this what you wanted? Is this something that you thought was worth waiting for? Are you not buying it because of the GeForce Partner Program? Let's chat about that either down in the community Discord, the link in the video description, or in the comments down below. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you're buying graphics cards, you can use our Amazon affiliate code. Gives us a small kickback that helps us out a lot. Anyways, be sure to get subscribed to stay up to date on all of our tech-related content. I am Brett with the UFD Tech channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.